Hey everybody, time for another viewer submitted video. If you haven't seen the previous videos, I've done the ugliest bikes and I've done the best looking bikes as submitted by you guys. If you don't think these submissions were the best ones and things were missed out, well, you should have posted it, so get over onto my Facebook and take part in the next one. Anyway, Reno is with me.
Hello.
And we are going to go through this one, which is the worst modifications. Didn't get as many answers to this one, so we only got 32 comments. So, don't blame me. Okay, so the first one is that Dell Boy?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, yeah. Moving on. My only, well, I suppose they just want it for lots of people to be able to sit on it. Look at the country it's in. You know, that looks like, that doesn't look like Portsmouth, does it? Well, no, roads in better conditions than Portsmouth. But that's obviously for having multiple people on it, because look, they've got multiple suspensions. So not stupid, functional. In a country where you take 7 people on a bike.
What on earth is that?
They are boots.
Oh my god.
See, I don't feel that they did that for any other reason than to do that. I mean, it doesn't even make...
to run really fast. And what is going on with the rest of this bike?
Well, there's looks like...
It's just a push bike.
No, well, it kind of is with a motor attached. It's kind of how bikes started.
Oh my god.
We have a chopper. Well, you see, this is... No, he's kind of smart, because most of them would have had him right up here, and he's like, that's ridiculous. Why would you have your handlebars up there? You have them go all the way up there, then come back down to the normal height. Though I'd like to see him grab that brake in an emergency.
Oh my goodness. And that's good for me, that one. Short riders.
Yes, that would help people with the little legs, although it appears to have a hydraulic kit on it, so it goes up and down. Next up is a converted Grom. Now, I've seen a lot of Grom conversions, and I've seen a few like this, that are kind of the stretched out... I mean, I think they kind of, you know...
I think it looks alright.
It looks alright. The reason for its existence, I don't know, but I wouldn't have said that was the worst modification I've ever seen. It actually looks alright. I mean, I wouldn't mind trying one. I wouldn't necessarily want to own one, but it'd be fun to try it.
Will you fit on one?
That possibly better than the other ones. What is this?
Is that just... What the...
That is tape. It is tape. They've used tape. Why? Well, if you don't have paint, use tape. It's like cheap vinyl. I mean, you know, sticking pieces.
Like
I mean, who would stick pieces of vinyl all over their bike? I assume that's just an old bike. How does this get into 2 videos? No, we're not going to hate on this. I don't even know what it is about. I don't see an issue with this. This seems like a smart decision.
Oh
although I would say that the seat height is really high up now.
yeah. Maybe
But they've actually committed to this. This isn't just a joke, because they've cut body. This is like how they wanted it to be.
When you want to sweep the roads and ride at the same time.
I get it's, you know, tassels are a bit much, but again, I wouldn't have said this was worst modifications. Oh!
Uh-oh.
Just kidding.
Uh-oh.
The big red pig.
Why? What is with the long handlebars? I don't get it.
But it's just a thing.
No, and why is the exhaust up there as well?
Why not?
No. I don't like it.
Okay, so this was a CBR 125, which has lost its front end, and then they've put like a Supermoto style headlight on it.
Is that a light?
And it's a light bar on some, yeah. It's like they've tried to turn it into a stunt bike looking bike.
We've also got 2 different levers.
Well, that's a short one for clutch. That wouldn't be
Okay.
so unusual in stunt bikes.
Oh.
But I have seen this before, and this is not a bad modification. This is not the worst modification in the world. This is one of the best modifications in the world. This guy can ride because they've modified this bike in this way. The way that they tilted the tank down, the way that they've been able to take out all the system in the middle, like all this bike, and bring it down so this guy can actually ride it still, is really impressively done. And also the fact that this guy could probably be really quick, because he has got so much low down central gravity. Like, it's insane. So I'm not hating. I'm not saying that you were either, by the way. I get it, but equally I see its purpose. 125cc bore kits. I was in one. I've made a video on it. I've taken a lot of hate on it. I made another video talking about the reasons why I didn't agree with them, called 15% of riders are riding illegally, and it got into a bit of a shit show, should we say? The fact that it has a tail makes it okay. If it didn't have a tail, no. But it needs the tail.
It looks like a weird penguin with a mustache.
I mean, it
looks like it's doing that.
It does look like a middle finger.
It looks like a FU.
So, I mean, I get what they're doing here. They've tried to turn it into like the ultimate Tora for them. I'm sure this would be very comfy for the people on it. But, I mean, it doesn't look great. Oh, let's not annoy them. Lots of them, well, they won't be coming on the island this year, most likely.
Yeah, no.
We get a whole rally of them. A chainsaw.
What?
I wouldn't have said that was a modification. It looks like it's just strapped to the back. But, equally, have it on the front, sideways, so you can scythe your way through traffic.
Oh God.
Honda CD70 underneath. I mean, a lot of work's gone into it. At first you wouldn't notice, but oh my God.
There's a lot going on. What is that?
What is that?
Yes.
I think that's like a lucky rabbit's foot
It's a big old
keychain.
foot.
Well, I don't know. I don't know where I stand with that one because it's been done reasonably well considering what they've done. On the street, it's just stupid. I mean,
you can pack loads of stuff on it there.
we know because your giant chain's going to flap around. So if you got a giant chain guard, yeah, you could store probably at least about 48 toilet rolls in the back of that. That is a Lexmoto Hawk, which has been made to look like a Ducati. Well, they've just stuck some stickers on it. And that L plate is not going to last.
No.
People putting Dominator headlights on the Bandit. Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Nah. Rental bars and loud exhausts on scooters. Yeah, well, yeah, it's completely pointless. I don't really understand the purpose of it, but, you know, if it works, it works, and if they like it, they like it, but... I mean, I guess it's probably not going to make anything worse. I put these illegal jet booster rear light indicators on the... combined indicators. Oh, I get you. Well, yeah, they're too close together, so will not pass MOT. Not that you have to at the moment. Now it has to be one of the most hated mods I've ever seen. People put the tail up. It was the Street Fighter thing I put in the tail. I never understood it. I've always think bikes with like these...
Maybe it's because they're like angry kitties going with their little tails up.
It looks horrible.
And it keeps you in the bike.
There's ways of doing that without ending up looking like that and having what is a good 3 foot of exhaust sticking there. I mean, any pedestrian walking past is done. Just they're gone.
Gone.
This turbo Yamaha Aerox from the Scooter Tuning channel. I love it, honestly. I mean, again, even if it's dumb, it's taken a lot of work to make it work, so I can kind of half respect it in that way. It doesn't matter if it's completely stupid, if a lot of cleverness went into doing it.
What's going on with the fairing?
The fairing, it's been like dipped.
Oh.
And we're nearly out already.
Whoa, that is a big old tyre.
That is a 350. The one on the Rocket was a 240, so it was 100. So it was that much wider. Yeah, it's ridiculous at that point, but you know, I mean, that bike would look weird if it had a 160 on the rear. Let's face it.
Well, if you can't afford a bulldozer or a steamroller,
It'd probably go with sand quite well because it spreads the way out.
Whoa!
That's Photoshop. No shit. But this is just the BMW C1 design taken further. I can't say would want to be in a little booth, but if it was raining, I'd love it.
But then if you crash, you're going to chop a limb off if you...
No, because you're inside it. Keep your arms in and just roll. Like a big fishy.
Big fish.
Okay, well that's the end of it. I have actually asked people for ideas for future ones of these, and I asked the same in the comments. Give a subject of what you'd like to see done in the future. We've done the ugliest bike, we've done the best looking bike, and now we've done the worst modifications. I don't feel like A lot of the worst modifications I've seen out there, I haven't seen mentioned here. So it would be cool if some people jumped on board while we're all stuck at home. If you're stuck at home and if you're going to work, well, thank you for doing the important job that you're doing, because obviously that's the reason you're going to work. But yeah, if you're stuck at home, come and join me on Facebook. I'll be putting a post up soon with an idea, maybe from the comments of this one. Actually, it'll be after that because of the delay. Because videos are filmed before they appear on YouTube, as people aren't getting recently. I don't know, we'll work out another one. But come and get involved. Join my Facebook group. Also, you can join the Facebook page. Either will be fine. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Huge thanks to my Patreon supporters as ever. And if you want to join, consider joining. It's a little $1 a month. You get to be part of all the different types of videos, including the Q&As, which is Patreon exclusive, and you get videos early, all sorts. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.
If you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to see future videos. This channel is made possible by the support of the audience. Please consider joining my Patreon to get early access to videos, questions answered in the monthly Q&A, your name on screen, and some exclusive content, all for as little as $1 a month. You can also check out the links in the description to my merch and other ways to directly support the channel. Thanks for watching.